right. Well, I think we wanted to jump into a big topic that Johnny had. We had, I think, a kind of like a what was it? It was like a I can't think of the word. What did you have?
Bracketology.
Bracket?
Yeah, bracketology. Yeah, bracketology. For all of the, or most of the most famous Christmas movies. So let's run through that. Johnny, if you want to lead the way with that.
Yeah, sure. So we a little bit of a research on the movies, obviously followed a couple of lists, created top movies, most watched movies during the holiday season, more related to Christmas. So we've compiled 16 total movies for a bracketology. So what we're going to do is just quickly go through one versus one movie. So we're going to get kicked off with our first is going to be Elf versus Home Alone, the original Home Alone.
That's a first round matchup?
That's a first round matchup. That's what I said. It's some bullshit.
This is also randomly generated. So this is.
You should have done it
There's
again.
that fifth grade reading again. There's that fifth grade reading generalized. Elf versus Home Alone.
I know. You got to knock off one of the top three, probably, right there.
There's four of us. Is tie the tie breaker? Is that how this works?
If there's a tie, if there's a 2-1-2, tie will be the tiebreaker.
All right,
I'm ready. I'll be ready.
I got to go with the OG. I got to go with the OG Home Alone here. I love Home Alone. I just love it. I love Elf.
All right.
I agree, but the track record is longer standing with Home Alone.
But there's Home Alone 2 as well. There's only one Elf. Give me
Home
Elf.
Alone 2 is on
Elf.
Home Alone 2 is on this bracket. Home Alone 2 is
so
good, but not as good.
All right, 1-1.
You got Elf? You going with Elf?
I got Elf. Give me Will.
I got Home Alone.
Going with Elf. Going with Elf.
Come on, James.
Hang on.
I like Elf. It's good. But
however,
I think Home Alone takes the cake.
All right.
Got a tiebreaker.
First one on tie.
Bring us out.
This is a tough one. This is a rough start.
It is.
I've seen both so many times. I think, I don't know, Elf might be a little too Overwatch for me. I got to go Home Alone.
All right.
Sorry.
Home Alone.
All right.
I don't like it, but
Kevin McAllister.
Both very good. So we're going Home Alone. Advances to round 2. Second is going to be The Nightmare Before Christmas versus The Polar Express.
Polar Express.
This should have
easy.
been Polar. This is Nightmare
Polar
Express. Polar Express all day.
Polar Express.
Winner.
The fact that Elf is gone is Polar Express. Unreal.
All right.
Okay.
Home Alone is winning this all. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see.
Taking the cake.
So we've got two classics from 1947. We have Miracle on 34th Street versus the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was created in 1964.
I'm going to go Rudolph.
I am also going Rudolph. James is going with the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's an owner.
All right. All right, so we're going Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's right. That's right.
Yep,
right.
that's what we're going with.
All right.
Had a very shiny
We've
nose.
mentioned this movie a few times in the episode. I think the Griswolds, we love them. So we've got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, OG, versus, this is kind of a toss-up, threw it in there. A lot of people like this movie, not so traditional, versus Bad Santa.
Ooh, Bad Santa's pretty good. But no,
Come on.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's still pretty funny.
That's fact.
But obviously Christmas Vacation.
Griswolds.
Yeah.
Okay.
James, John.
James.
I'm probably going to go with Griswolds as well.
Not a lot of
Bad
emotions
Santa's
on that answer.
Bad Santa's pretty funny. Have you watched Bad Santa recently though? Like when you're older, that's when it got funnier because that's when I realized the shit he was doing was bad.
Oh yeah.
When I was young, I was like, like whatever. I wasn't super young watching that movie, but you know, when you're older, you're like, this is fucked up.
I mean, listen, the foul mouth and alcoholic mall Santa, you can't beat that sometimes. Classic. Another original, It's a Wonderful Life, which 1946, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Versus the original, one of the greatest of all time, Tom the Tool Man, the Santa Claus.
Not even a
The
question.
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Allen is the Santa Claus.
I said Tom.
You
Yeah,
did
that's
say
why I
Tom,
made
but
it
you
big.
said Tool Man.
You said
You
Tom.
said Tool Man that brought it back. Tim Allen, book it.
Tim Allen, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
If you've ever turned on the channel, TBS or TNT, on Christmas Day, you'll see this running for 24 hours. You've got A Christmas Story versus another older one, classic, The Gremlins.
Christmas Story all the way.
Never seen Gremlins, therefore have to go Christmas
I don't think I've
Story.
ever seen Gremlins. I'm going Christmas Story too.
Should have put Elf up against Gremlins. Elf would have smoked it. Unreal.
Yeah.
Give me Christmas Story.
All right. We've got Home Alone 2, Boston, New York, versus the original Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Home Alone 2, repping the Big Apple all the way.
All the way.
Sorry,
Give me Charlie Brown.
Uh-oh. Who do we got, Johnny? You're the tiebreaker.
You got Charlie Brown.
Home Alone 2.
What'd you go with, Kenny?
Home Alone 2, dude.
And then James, you went with Charlie Brown?
No, Home Alone 2. Ryan to
James
Charlie
went
Brown.
with Home Alone.
I'm going with Home Alone 2. Without a doubt.
Okay, Home Alone 2.
That's fine.
And then, hey, listen. Some debate.
Oh, come on.
This isn't a Christmas movie. Some of them think it is. Some of them think it's not. We've got Die Hard versus Jim Carrey, the man, the myth, the legend, or Grinch.
Ooh, that's a pretty good matchup there, too.
Grinch all the way.
Now I
say
have
the
a
Grinch.
machine gun.
Die
Ho,
Hard is
ho,
not a Christmas
ho.
movie.
James
Yes,
Agama,
it is.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's
James,
blasphemy.
you're being right now.
The Grinch. We're going to say the Grinch.
I'm trying to emulate who I'm voting for.
Bruce?
I like the Grinch.
Die Hard.
Grinch.
Die Hard, okay.
James?
He's going Grinch.
Oh, I'm going Grinch all the way.
Okay, good. I was about to get upset. All right, so we got the Grinch.
The Grinch.
All right.
Damn. It ran. I was with you on Die Hard.
Really?
Die Hard.
Die
I mean, Die Hard's a
defensive.
great movie, but gotta go. I mean, Grinch? Die Hard? Grinch?
You're still talking about this one?
Die
I
Hard.
was just saying I would have been with you. I was on your side.
There, my
Ty
boy
said
Ty.
Die Hard.
It's okay. Valiant effort.
All right. Are we in round 2 now?
We are in round 2.
So
All
who's
right.
We're
left
going to get
officially?
interesting.
How many
So,
total rounds we got,
we got-
boys?
4?
We got 2 more. 3
4?
more, technically.
Come on, boys. Put
Yeah,
that fifth
four-
grade math reading to use right now. Redeem ourselves.
It was 4th
All right.
grade, Ryan.
Oh.
Listen, as long as it's not geography, we're good. How many oceans are there?
One.
That's a big ass ocean.
There's one global ocean.
So we've got versus the Polar Express.
Home Alone.
Polar Express. They made a book about it. No books about Home Alone, baby.
How many Polar Expresses are there? 1.
That's right.
There's like
Cherish it.
5 Home Alones because it was so great.
There are 2 legit ones.
2 legit. I agree to that. Macaulay
Right,
Culkin,
so
all the way. 2 legit Home Alones.
Polar Express. Let's go.
James, what you got? I'm going the Polar Express.
There
Come
it
on,
is,
James.
baby.
I need that hot
James, you
chocolate,
better
man.
take that train
I'm going
right to New
polar.
York. Oh,
Oh,
fuck you guys.
the
No.
That's right, baby.
Polar Express.
There's not even real people.
That's rude.
They're fake people.
Just to put in perspective, isn't Home Alone like taken as the first place best movie of all Christmas movies?
I hope so.
Depends what list you look
Depends
at.
on who's I guess who the voters are, because
We're talking
not
about
here.
the Polar Express
But
has
routinely,
the first gift of
it's up there.
Christmas.
I'm pissed.
Hey, Kenny,
All right.
suck on it. Next. That's
Watch
redemption
your
for
mouth.
Elf.
All right, we've got
Wow. So much for the
next
Christmas
round, we
spirit.
got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Christmas Vacation. That's on the pin.
Christmas Vacation.
Griswolds.
Dude, they're moving along in this. James, you're saying
I'm a red-nosed.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Bro,
Ah.
I love the old shit,
There's
man. I love the old shit.
Christmas Vacation's old.
I mean, Griswold's is
Ish.
pretty old, yeah. When was
Johnny,
that?
you
When was
can't say
Christmas
Joy
I'm
to
Vacation?
talking
the
about
world
the
and not
claymation
think
stuff.
Griswold.
Like I mean, I know you're talking about the.
Oh, it's facts. We're that's not even debatable. We're going
Beautiful.
with the Griswolds for sure.
Love it.
Christmas Vacation.
Whatever.
So we've got The Santa Claus versus A Christmas Story.
Ooh.
Tim Allen. The Santa Claus. The one and only.
Santa
Give me Timmy.
Claus.
Yeah, I actually like the Santa Claus better too.
The Santa Claus, I agree.
Beautiful
it's-
sweep.
See, here's the thing, right,
Captures
James?
Santa
Where you're
so
talking
well.
about
It
it does,
really
but when
does.
you're talking about voters, if you kind of take this up an age and go with an age gap that's like maybe 10, 15 years older, they're probably going to say the Christmas Story.
Maybe.
Listen, I
They're both great.
They are.
love A Christmas Story, but you cannot tell me our generation, like the Santa Claus is it. That
I agree.
is one of the greatest when it comes to actually showing and demonstrating what Santa is. Like,
Agreed.
Yeah.
and the storyline behind it with the little kid, like, it's great. I love it. And listen, it's got to be pretty good to make another one. You know what I'm saying? There's not
And
many
honestly,
movies
they
we can
made
make
it-
a second one.
There's what, 3 of them?
There's 3, but again, they were like
There's
10
4.
years
They made a
apart.
TV show out of it.
There's 4.
Oh, God.
Which
Man.
yeah, we could go on a tangent. What's the one where
Next.
they're like the kid, and like they're both older in like high school. They're like
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
number
yeah.
it's
2.
amazing.
The
No.
Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
It's 3.
The Mrs.
Well,
Mrs.
what
Claus.
about the
Claus, yeah.
robots? Don't they make like the fake Santa Clauses too?
Yeah,
That's
that's
2.
like 3. 2?
Yeah.
Jack
2.
Frost is 3.
The last one's
2 is
Jack
the
Frost.
robots.
Ah.
Jack Frost. That's right.
After Jack Frost, there is no other ones. Jack Frost was the last one.
boy.
No,
It's a big
well,
one.
they made 4.
Yeah, but
It's
the
just a
fourth
show.
one.
Boys,
All right,
this
what do we
one's
got,
tough.
John?
This one's tough. We got Home Alone 2, Lost in New York versus The Grinch.
You got to keep Home Alone.
Home
Wow.
Alone
Grinch.
2.
Home Alone
Grinch.
2.
Home Alone 2.
Johnny with the Grinch mask. What are you going to say?
I
For the
kind
tie?
of want to say The Grinch just so Ty could be the breaker, but
Again.
dude, Home Alone 2. I like Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone. So
I do as well.
I'm gonna go with Home Alone 2.
Yes. I think the
Ty.
Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are awesome.
What would you have gone with?
I probably would have gone Home Alone. The
Ah.
toys, the toy store scene, the pigeon lady. It's all yeah.
Duncan.
I'm going with that
Mr.
one.
Duncan's toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Mr. Duncan.
you spent how much on room service?
We're having some,
That one's that
technical-
one's Merry Christmas, you filthy animals too. That's the second one, right? Is that
Yeah.
the first one? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
second one.
that's the second one, yeah.
And a
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas.
All right, what do we
What-
got?
We're having some technical difficulty. I lost my list. However, we had what was number 1? We had Home Alone or Elf won.
We had Elf.
Home Alone won. Elf was out. And then Home
What?
Alone lost. You got Polar Express left. You got Santa Claus. You got Home Alone 2. And we got one more.
Oh, okay.
Christmas Vacation.
There's your 4. There's your semis.
All right.
You said Elf? Sorry. We got Christmas Vacation versus. You said Home Alone or Elf won. I apologize.
It should be Polar Express versus Christmas Vacation.
Polar Express versus Christmas Vacation.
Polar Express.
Griswold.
Polar Express.
Here we are, Kenny. Oh, John.
This breaks my heart because I love Christmas Vacation. I love the Griswolds. I admire his ability to decorate the house.
Then don't do this.
But I gotta go with the Polar Express.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So we've got the Polar Express and Christmas Vacation in a tiebreaker. Ty, you gotta break us out. Who are you going
No.
with?
It's 3-1.
No, it's
Polar
3-1.
Express.
Yeah. Polar Express.
I'm the only Griswold. You picked Polar Express.
Sorry, Kenny. I thought you picked.
No, Polar Express.
All right. We got Home Alone 2 versus
Tim Allen.
Christmas.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Tim Allen.
Home Alone
2.
Home Alone 2.
The Santa Claus.
Home Alone 2. All day.
Tim Allen.
Ryan, you're just doing this to piss me off.
No, I for everything Johnny said in the last segment, Tim Allen on repeat, Home Alone or Santa Claus, Christmas Eve.
Picking
That's
the
my
Santa
tradition.
Claus as well, just to piss
There
off
we go,
Johnny.
James
I
Logano.
swear.
He's dressed as Santa. You know where he's going.
Yeah, there's Santa Claus. There's Santa Clauses in Home Alone.
Yeah,
he fell off. Let's talk on. Let's be real. Home Alone's better.
I want to go the Santa Claus. It's probably one of my favorite movies. Home Alone 2 is great. I'm going Home Alone 2.
All right, Ty.
Okay,
Ty,
tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Come on, Ty. Give me one of
Can I
these
pause?
Sure, James.
I didn't know we were going tiebreaker, so let Ty do his thing. I'll pause after Ty.
Okay.
Still the delay.
Yeah.
Come on, Ty.
I think I'm sticking with Home Alone. That's
Yes.
still my favorite. Sorry.
Couldn't get one guy in the
Sorry.
finals.
Sorry, Tim.
Hey, Ryan, what was the number one seed?
It's Polar Express. It's Polar Express versus Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
So we've got the Polar Express versus Home Alone 2,
Home Alone 2 all the way.
the championship round.
How is this even a thought? How many times have you watched Home Alone 2 compared to Polar Express?
Equal amount.
Just thinking, man.
No way.
James
When did
just
Polar
don't
Express
delay.
come
He
out?
already made his decision. Like early 2000s. Maybe like 2004.
We'll hear about James in 10 minutes.
I think like 2003 to 2005 was Polar Express's range.
Yeah, 2004.
Going Home
Okay.
Alone 2.
Yes. Come on. Home Alone 2 is so good. When did that come out? Like 94, 96?
Yeah, 90s.
Yeah.
You got to go McAllister in this one, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, Home Alone 2.
So
Actually,
James,
The
what would
Grinch
you
did
prefer?
have like a little bit of a scene in Home Alone 2. Remember when he's at like the desk and then he smiles and it like shows like the Grinch's face for a split second?
It's done, though.
James,
That's
what
3.
you got?
Well, I already lost, so I doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
Polar.
My vote doesn't count. I think
It
they're
counts,
both
buddy,
equally
don't
just
worry.
good. I don't. If I had to pick, I guess I just would have went Polar, but just to throw a little curveball in there. But I think they're equally as good. I don't really think one's really better than the other. They're just different. They're different types of movies. You know, it's hard to compare them.
They
100%.
are. Yeah, they're definitely different.
But based off the random generator, Bracketology, Home Alone 2 came out on top as the winner.